Good morning, Hoover. I'm Maria Akferdian.
I'm David Ermazian with Tornado TV's Morning Edition for February 22nd.
Interested in joining journalism? Let's check out the video.
Interested in joining ASB? Please fill out an application for the next school year. Applications are due on March 5th. Please email Dr. Sepp if you have any questions.
Let's check out the interview with the reporter Vacha.
And joining me right now is Hoover graduate from 2019, Anthony Grape. Thanks for taking time and joining. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Vacha. How about you?
I'm doing good, thank you. So, I have a few questions I'll be asking. So you were part of the journalism program when you were at Hoover, right?
Yeah, I was a part of the journalism program for 4 years.
Okay, perfect. So I have a few questions I'll be asking you today. So my first question is, how was life after you graduated Hoover?
Yeah, it's definitely been hectic. I was for sure nervous when I graduated. I thought life wasn't going to be the same, but it got better, to be honest. I had a lot of freedom, so kind of just had to focus on myself and just working on my career path. At times it's been hectic, but it's been very exciting. And it's definitely a big step and a big change, but I was happy for the time I had at Hoover, but I was ready for the next opportunity.
Okay, so you attend USC right now.
Correct. Yeah.
With the sports journalist and sports reporter for USC.
Yeah. So I work with the Daily Trojan, which is the school newspaper, which is independent from USC, and I'm a sports writer there as well as the deputy sports editor. Last semester I was doing a lot of staff writing and similar to this semester, but I'm taking more of a hands-on role and hopefully continue my career or continue my education also at my USC. But for now, just being a staff writer and just writing about sports is what I'm doing there.
So in the first place, how did you choose this journalism field? Like, how did you choose like this is what you wanted to do during Hoover and after, since you have graduated already?
Yeah, so it's kind of a funny story. I never really knew anything about journalism growing up. I just really liked sports. I really liked basketball, and that was basically my whole life, just watching and playing. And my goal, just like any kid, was to make it to the NBA. But then I kind of realized I didn't have the talent, didn't have the skills. So I thought, what was my next path? And I was always watching ESPN. I was always watching Sports Center. So I kind of searched up the people that I was watching and saw that they were all journalists. And I found that out in about like eighth grade. And then I figured out, all right, that's what I want to do. I want to be on TV and I want to talk about sports. So that was the way I kind of found out about journalism. And then once I went to Hoover and I joined the program, that's when it kind of just skyrocketed and my career basically began and then propelled throughout.
Can you give us a little more information on how has Hoover gotten you ready for the career that you wanted to do, and how has Hoover's journalism program in particular helped you at what you're doing today?
Yeah, so when I was at Hoover, I was a part of the program for 4 years, like I said, and then for 3 years I was a sports editor, and then for 2 years I was editor in chief. So I was kind of getting more hands-on experience and really getting the back end of what really goes on in a newsroom. And really, the person who helped me the most was Mr. Crosby, the journalism advisor. He kind of gave me the confidence to really propel, to kind of push out, to actually be. I'm in the field, I'm in the business. I mean, without him, I really don't think I'd be here. but he was the one who kind of gave me that confidence and pushed me to keep trying new things. But he was teaching me everything. He taught me the building blocks of journalism, and then also just like I said, like the back end, like everything that we would talk about in that program actually goes on in newsrooms today, and I witnessed it. So Hoover basically really just helped me jumpstart my career and kind of push me towards doing bigger things afterwards. So, but Mr. Crosby really specifically was the guy who really helped me out.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for coming. My guest for today was Anthony Garib, Hoover High School graduate from 2019. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Vash. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Let's check out this video by our assistant principal, Dr. Martirosyan.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Martirosyan, and I'm here to talk about being responsible. I know you're all doing such a great job attending all your Zooms, doing your homework, participating in class, and that is an excellent way of being responsible. But another way you can be responsible is also kind of a way of being engaged. How are you contributing to your home? Think about that for a second. You can be responsible and you can be engaged by contributing to your own home. And you can do this by doing some simple chores. Yeah, that's it. Now, why might you do that? Well, because these are tough times and we're all in this together. And I think helping out at home is going to help your family. And that's going to make you feel good. So here are some tips for you. Maybe you can help out by doing a load of laundry or just simply folding the laundry. Or how about making your bed every day? It's that simple, and that's going to make your space feel good. Or put your things away. After a long day of playing video games, don't leave your things out. Put them away, because that's a space you share with other people. Another idea is doing the dishes. These are all simple ways you can help contribute to your home, and you can be responsible and engaged. We love you, Ohana. You're amazing. Keep doing the good work you're doing.
Let's check out this video for Black History Month.
Black History Month is a commemoration, vocab word, for Black activists, another vocab word,
who took their time out to go fight for what they feel is right. Like
Martin Luther King had a speech that violence is not the answer and no segregation. We celebrate Black people that helped us change history.
It reminds us to be strong, even in politics.
what matters is what's inside of you and how you act to other people.
Doesn't matter if you're Black, if you're white, you should always celebrate it because you know the struggles Black leaders went through in order for you to be here right now.
Even though we may have the different skin color, we're still the same type of people, no matter what.
And a lot of people, they don't see me for who I am. They see my outside appearance, but they don't see what I have on the inside.
It's very hard to grow up knowing that you're Black and you have a lot of personal prejudices against you.
I see it on the TV and I'm like, is that gonna happen to my brother? Is that gonna happen to my dad? I always have that in the back of my mind every time that I'm home and they're not home.
Black history is important to me because I have to remember where I came from and I have to remember who came before me.
Because you have to look at the things that Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X did for us Black people, so people can't treat us unfairly because they think some type of belief.
Because we are all people and we need to stand up for our rights.
There's still discrimination. There's still discrimination in all parts of the world, in all parts of the United States. We should still fight for what we believe in. We should still fight for getting what's right.
That's it for now. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
And remember to be responsible, respectful, and engaged.